So now let's use what we calculated in the previous part of this question to find the next part, which is calculate the maximum speed of the skier at the bottom of the 20-meter slope. So what did we work out? We worked out the F net parallel to the surface, parallel, is 244 newtons, 244 newtons. So they now want the maximum speed. But what is this whole thing about? This whole thing is about energy and the work energy theorem. And we know that net work is equal to the change in the kinetic energy. But what is the equation for kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is a half mv squared. So if we know the net work done, which is F net delta x cos theta, it's going to equal to the K final minus the K initial. Agreed? Okay. So now, the F net we've got is 244. The delta x is 20 meters. Since the object, which is the skier, is moving in the same direction of the force and she is moving parallel, this becomes cos of 0, which is 1, 0 degrees, which is the final kf minus the initial, which is a half, times the mass of 60, times the initial speed of 3 squared. Okay, I'm doing it slowly. You could have already put in the mass over here and the half, but let's just do it slowly. So let's multiply the left-hand side. So 244 times 20 times cos of 0, which is going to give me 4,880. Okay, when we take this across, what does it become? It becomes a plus, and it's 0.5 times 60 times 3 squared, which is 9, and that becomes 270, is equal to the final kinetic energy. So if we add that, becomes plus 4880, and that is 5150 is equal to the final kinetic energy. But they didn't ask us for the final kinetic energy, they asked for the maximum speed. So that is going to equal a half mvf squared. And we are solving for this vf squared. So therefore, vf squared is going to be 5150 divided by a half times by the mass, which is 60. And therefore, vf is going to be the square root of 5150 divided by 30, which is 171,67. And if we square root the answer becomes the final velocity, the maximum velocity is 13,10 meters per second. And notice they've asked for speed, not velocity. So because of that, we do not need to give a direction. So that, grade 12, is how you use the work or the work energy theorem. And you guys need to go practice lots of examples. Make sure you understand. Have a great day.